Good, there you go. Perfect. So it'll turn into this. Walk forward, sideways, walk forward, sideways, walk forward. So you'll be doing the turn on the forehand, but it won't take that long to do it. So do that again. And the last step, she really crosses. And every time she crosses, that's like going to the chiropractor. Walk forward, walk forward. Anytime she tries to go backwards, walk forward no matter what you do. All right, do it again. Stop, turn your body. Left knee bone. Good. Stop. You want to control it. You have to walk forward, sideways. Stop the front end. Butt goes sideways. Good. Stop. Okay, stop touching this. Go away. Walk forward. Stop the front end. Go sideways. Good. Stop. Walk forward. Sideways. Oh, good girl. All right, good. And walk. All right, so you feel what you got?
Yeah.
So that time you can feel the difference between when she crosses and when she doesn't.
Yeah.
And, she's, by that mentality of trying to spit the bit out like this. And that'll go away. And you just remember this. The less brain pressure you use, the better. Because obviously she's already thinks run backwards from the bit.
Yeah.
And always when you get that sideways forward step that she's in her brain thinking, what the hell is it you want me to do? That's when you let her stop, take a breath, and then you keep going around. But that was pretty good that time. All right, do from the right way. And make sure whatever way you're pushing her away from, like you have your weight on that seat bone. The right seat bone. Perfect. Walk forward. That was nice and she didn't even fuss. Do another one. Right seat bone. Oh, good. Perfect. Good. And that's probably the hardest side, isn't it? Or is it left? She did that good. All right, dude. Finish the right side and then we'll do something else. Good. Walk forward. And sideways with her butt. Yeah, good. Better. All right, that's enough of that. So you see how to train that?
Yeah.
Because if you're on one, and you can tell when she does it like this, right? When she does like this.
Yeah.
All right. So if they're doing that, that's how you fix it.
Okay.
Because they'll do that to be obedient, but at the same time not really have to do what the turn on the on the forehand does, which is loosen that time in. All right. Good. All right, and then do a little leg yield at the walk, and then go ahead and jump. Just a few steps. Yeah, and go straight. Soon as she does it, that's it, good. All you want her to do is react, and then right seat bone if you're going left. Right seat bone. Good, and go forward. Now go ahead and try. And with her, I would do that right in the beginning because then she'll learn it and she'll memorize it, and then she's going to understand that it makes her feel better when she starts trotting because she's already going to be listening, and then she won't be as grumpy. And when you start trotting, remember you've already told her what your legs mean, so when you start trotting, really keep your legs still and don't put them on. Just heels down and let her trot. Because when you pick up the trot, in her mind now, she's thinking, oh, those legs mean something. So don't really use them because then she's being grumpy trying to for the right reason, trying to use them too much. Now just get your heel down and be light. That's perfect. All right, good. All right, and then go ahead and do your circles, your broken lines, and then you can stick in the leg yield in at the trot somewhere. Neck straight, hands side by side. That's good. Keep your reins short enough, your fingers closed. Remember, your elbow is what keeps the slack out of the reins, and your elbow is what pulls back if you need to pull back. And also, if you need to give, it's your elbow that goes forward. That's right. Perfect. Just like that. Just always think of the reins out there as the steering. That's nice. And with her rhythm, like, she's a good mover, but she starts out tight in her back. So, with her, that rhythm's going to improve as she loosens up. But still, always use the rule that I told you about how fast you go. Keep pushing her forward when you're warming up until you feel like you're posting faster. And then that's too quick, and then you back up a notch, and that's your working trot. There you go. And it's going to be a little bit faster than what you've been doing, just a little bit. Good. And with her, I would do the transitions more in the warm-up, just because she tends to want to lean a little bit on her front end. So the walk, trot, transition is going to come. Good. And remember to half halt before the transition. Because we all kind of forget that. We just walk. So remember, it's always half halt, then walk. There. That's nice. Good. Just keep going whenever you want to. But always, yeah, see? Good. Because you'll feel it start to improve. Like now when she starts to do it down, she kind of pushes out this way. And you'll start to feel her, after you give her the half halt, to do like this. I don't know if you felt it probably riding Chance. If you ask him to stop, he goes, and sits still.
Yeah. You don't even have to like do anything. If you just like change what you're doing, he stops.
Exactly. And you know, I'm glad you rode him because I didn't even think about it for that reason, but he definitely is a good example of what we do. So, all right, good. That looks nice. See, it already has improved your connection, and she's got her ears up. She's happy.
Yeah.
It's nice. And so with her being a little bit more fussy, the leg yielding and the turns on the forehands in your initial warm-up and the transition are really important because it's going to be good. Because she actually is going to turn out to be one that takes the light leg. She's bratty about it just because she didn't understand it. Now she's really starting to understand it. That's nice. Good girl. Good. All right, that's your leg yielding at the spot. You're going to have fun because you're going to really get to see, you know, what a few months down the road it's going to do. Doing all this, your ponies are going to feel good. That's right. Keep contact on both reins. You know where it might be a better place to do your leg yielding is your ring is so good and wide. Do it down there and use that as your straightaway.
Okay.
Because then you don't have to jump. Because
that's why I asked if I could do it down there.
oh yeah, that's fine. But let's do it. Come around and do it down here. And remember, if the shoulders get too much ahead of the haunches, you just go straight again and let their body straighten out and then stay sideways again. Because a lot of people do the leg yield and they start going sideways, getting crooked, and they push them more sideways, and then it's not a good exercise. Right range. Good, and then straight. Good. Very nice. And with her, the minute you feel her move sideways, take your leg off. Because when you, technically when you do leg yielding and you put your leg on and say go sideways with a trained horse, they're going to keep going sideways until you tell them to stop going sideways. So when she starts going sideways, take your leg off so she knows, oh, that's what you wanted. Yeah. If they start going sideways and you keep your leg on, you might get them to do it, but you've kind of gotten them to do it because you're reluctant. Sideways, leg off, sideways, leg off. Good, and a circle. And then, like I said, usually I'll end up leg yielding with a circle because you've just told them to engage their inside hind legs. So as you circle, you get a little better push. That's good. You can reverse and do it off the right foot. It's going to improve her trot a lot because she's a good mover, but she hasn't learned to, you know, really engage and to use what she's got, and it's going to be good. But by doing, slow the front end down and move her haunches to the left like you were doing a turn on the forehand. Because then that's something she already knows. All right, and then leg your left. Good, see, and good. All right, good. All right, and circle and then walk. Let me show you. All right, good. Good. Come across here. You're ready to do your leg building. You're telling her to go. And you feel like you need to do this. Just open this rein a little bit instead and kind of look straight ahead and in your brain be like, I want both reins the same. Because ideally, as she leg yields, both legs should stay the same, spine and neck straight, and we go one step sideways, one step forward. One step sideways, one step forward. And what I do is always look across to that diagonal spot where if we did that, we end up. Something like that. Because a lot of people, when they go sideways, they think they're supposed to go sideways. They're not. They go sideways one step at a time. Like that. So it's a diagonal line. And then you'll get a better concept of that rhythm, because as they leg yield, when they do it perfect and they're trotting, the rhythm doesn't change. Boom, 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 like that. Alright, good. Alright, so let's do 10 minutes off. But that's good, and that was a lot less grumpy. And you're doing a good job. Like, the only thing to remind yourself is don't use your indirect brain. Usually what I do when I come across is to keep my inside rein away from their neck, outside rein against their neck, and then ask them to go sideways. And if nothing happens, I, jiggle my spur there or my leg, remind them again, but don't resort to the inside rein. I just do what I said, walk and do it, or turn on the forehead. That's right. Good, kicker. Good. Now good, take your leg off. And then trot and do it again somewhere. So if she's grumpy about the transition, you let her canter a few steps with your leg off so she knows what you wanted, take your leg off, and then just repeat it. Because when one doesn't want to pick up the canter, when they pick it up, we feel like we've got to keep them going, and then they just get fussy. So you just repeat it. And then when you can, you want to, ask again. Outside leg over to the back. Yeah, see? And then pedal. Good. That's in case she breaks. Good. And then you just ask again. Good. See? Now better. Take your leg off. That's in case she breaks. Alright, and then when you're going to ask the canter, since she's a little grumpy, what I do is I go really forward at the trot, almost too fast at first. Not out of balance, but really forward. So when I ask for the canter, they're already thinking length. Okay? And one more somewhere. And back off. And reverse. And then you can play with it a little bit, like maybe going across the diagonal. With her, it'd be a good time for her to go out in the field and do it. So like do it somewhere she might pick it up. Yeah, good. And then before you ask for the canter, have the biggest trot you can. So when you ask, there's nowhere really to go but canter. No, lengthen. Lengthen. And then ask for the canter. Right, see? Good. Nice. Alright, and then walk. And then the last thing you're thinking about the canter transition when they're fussy, because if she picks it up good like that, and she goes and you don't have to use much leg, go ahead and have her come back to the trot or walk on your own. So you were the one then that gets to say, okay, that's all I wanted. Because at first, like I said, when she breaks, that's okay. But then when she starts getting good, then say, well, just pick it up, you don't have to canter long, and then do another transition. All right, good. So let's do that one more time. You can do it, I don't care where you do it, like there's a better spot that makes her want to do it better, it's okay. All right, and then do that again, both directions, and then we'll go down the long side cantering, and then both ways, and then walk. Good. Cut leg off. Better. And with her, you can just you don't have to worry about your connection too much with the canter now, and you just let her canter. Good. Now go ahead and trot. Reverse. And kind of keep it interesting to her, like go around and go the other way, so not monotonous. Trot better. Really forward at the trot, and really obvious outside leg back canter. And good, okay. Good. Alright, and leg off, and go ahead and trot. Good. Half halt before the transition down. We all forget that. If you break, it's okay. Alright, and one more time. Somewhere. Yeah. Good. That's a thing. She's starting to learn it. And pet her and walk. Good girl. So for her, just, practice the transition, because then she'll want to canter and she gets worked up. Alright, and another trick I use sometimes is don't canter, just trot, and then let her canter away from the jump.